Well, today, after weeks of inaction from Congress, forced spending cuts will take effect. The president hoped this drastic measure would force both sides to reach an alternative, but it didn't work. WENY TV Washington Bureau Chief Jacqueline Policastro explains today's failed negotiations.
This rotunda is empty. That's because members of Congress went home without coming up with a solution to sequestration. But the president did meet with party leaders at the White House.
One by one, they made their way into the White House for talks that are simply too late to avoid day one of sequestration. House Speaker John Boehner told us he doesn't want to deal with the threat of a government shutdown while dealing with the sequester at the same time, already alluding to the next battle on Capitol Hill.
Let's make it clear that the president got his tax hikes on January 1st. This discussion about revenue, in my view, is over. It's about taking on the spending problem here in Washington. I did lay out that the House is going to move a continuing resolution next week to fund the government past March 27th.
After the meeting, President Obama made his way to the podium more confident than ever, calling the spending cuts dumb and arbitrary, blaming sequestration on Republicans. The president's been campaigning, selling his ideas around the country, but responded strongly when asked why he can't work well with Congress.
I am not a dictator. I'm the president. So ultimately, if Mitch McConnell or John Boehner say we need to go to catch a plane, I can't have Secret Service block the doorway.
The $85 billion in cuts kick in now and are expected to lead to long lines at airports, furloughs of federal workers, reduced access to Head Start programs for young students, and scaled back food inspection and border security programs.
The president's first face-to-face meeting with congressional leaders about the cuts didn't produce a deal, but the expectations were low anyway. Both sides continue to blame each other. Reporting in Washington, I'm Jacqueline Policastro.
And late tonight, President Obama signed an order authorizing the government to begin cutting $85 billion from federal accounts, officially enacting those across-the-board reductions.